VP have in store? Is it War Room? Is it time? Is it time? I think it is. Let's go to the War Room and see what's going on here for game 2 of this 2-game series.
Oh, that's Bane.
Bane.
Similar bands.
Look out!
OD Pixel's been sucked into a black hole.
Alright, Bane.
Similar
First
bands,
pick.
but different kind of starter.
God.
5 seconds
Is that a
remaining.
Meepo first ban?
Yeah, Empire
Meepo,
plays
hey.
Empire plays Meepo.
Yeah,
Okay.
Chappy, isn't it?
Reserve.
Yeah.
No, not trying to get cheesed here. All right.
Yeah. That's
All
true
right.
that we've not seen it. Have we seen Meepo banned against Empire in any of the other games?
I don't think
this
so.
League?
Wow, look at that.
Well, at least
instant
not
I
games
think
this
last
week.
bands there have been a couple last Meepo
Okay.
bands versus Empire
Yeah.
League. Let's pick. So Earthshaker Disruptor being grabbed
I'll
up.
shake a disrupt, yeah. Yeah, I'll shake a first pick, something a little bit different there.
Mm-hmm.
Disrupt, of course, totally understandable. Both teams like to play this. A lot of CIS sides
10 seconds
favouring the
remaining.
Disruptor.
This will be a very fun draft to watch. I'm very interested
5
to see if
seconds
VP,
remaining.
now that they know that they're not going, if they're going to have a clowny game or if they're really just going to work to destroy Team
Reserve
Empire.
time.
Well, so far, it looks like a pretty serious draft. Can't go wrong with Earthshaker Disruptor combo.
Yep. Very long distance ways to cancel the Fiend's Grip.
A lot of catch.
Yep. A lot of catch as well. And team fight.
Looks like Team Empire need to pick up an offlaner here. We've had tons of supports picked, and lots of offlaners are banned again.
Think Empire might have another go with the Bat Rider? I mean, that game, felt like almost a counter pick to the Spectre. I guess picking a
Yeah.
Bat this early is a little risky, huh?
I think they might go with something a bit more stable, like the Centaur.
Centaur War Runner. I
Hey,
would
Brax, got him.
did
Nice.
it.
Way to
Dire
channel it,
team
buddy.
Great job, Brax.
That's right, I had two
There
choices
we
and I got it right.
Well,
Radiant team
Invoker
back.
now, third ban from VP.
Interesting. We haven't seen a lot of Invokers be run out.
No, we really haven't. We've talked about it a lot, but we've not seen it picked a lot.
What does that tell us about their draft? Could they be getting the Faceless Void?
No?
Basis.
Dire team back.
What do you mean, what?
No!
They see there's already two like
There's a synergy
strong
there.
setups already for the Sunstrikes around the map. Bane and Centaur.
Yeah.
Maybe they just don't want to play versus that in the lane or in
10
the game at all.
seconds
But even
remaining.
Bane is
Couple
just
things.
enough. Nightmare into Sunstrike's the real deal.
Bane.
5 seconds remaining.
You guys ever hear that Nick Tasha one? The Bane Blink Dagger?
No.
Reserve time.
You know, the special line when he gets Blink Dagger?
What does he say?
It's really annoying, I don't think.
Then why'd you bring it up? What's your weird end game here, dude? All right. Storm Spirit now, third ban from Empire.
Yep,
I've seen a number of
tons
those
Storm.
pocket pick storms, so a smart ban, no doubt.
He go, Blank Dagger!
Oh yeah, when Bane gets items. Yeah, that was a good impression though. It actually sounded a lot like it.
Thank you. It's a little annoying.
I mean, it did sound a lot like it though.
Could be a voice actor, Slacks.
That's me.
That is you. Storm being banned out from Empire.
There we go. Yes. The
Yeah.
Storm Spirit was very useful in a game before.
OD, a lot of these big, hard-hitting mids getting
Radiant
taken
team
out.
back.
Focusing on FN in the third, fourth bans. Those are probably two of his actually favorite heroes. The Invoker and the OD.
You think if you're Empire, do you just draft to tilt no one, do you think? Because
Sure.
you know it makes them call GG. You know, do you look at that?
Okay.
10 seconds
Oh
remaining.
my.
I don't think so. The thing is that like we could
It
say
can
that,
win
but
you
like
the game. You know, if you know that there's certain
5
players that you
seconds
can
remaining.
try and just annoy at the start.
But to be fair, he wasn't the only one that was annoyed that game.
Oh,
I
no,
mean, it
no,
was-
for sure. But I'm saying, you know, we know that we've seen with some of no one's performances, you know, if you just get put back too hard in the mid lane, it does show his sort of frustration.
Yeah, I don't know.
I kind
Haven't
of
we seen
disagree
the
with the
opposite of
Storm.
that today? Yeah,
The-
look at that
the Storm
Storm
Spirit.
Spirit.
Oh, no, no, yeah, he can recover.
he recovers,
But at
yeah.
the same, well, in that game, he DC before the GG was called, didn't he?
No, he called it though. I think
yeah, he
he
called
did
it.
just say like they
You know.
probably had like words with it about too. They were
Yeah.
probably like, this game is we lost all three lanes.
Okay.
You know they were struggling. The game before that they at least were like doing well in two lanes. He was suffering hard, but he knew the lineup that he was playing versus, and that Storm Spirit performance was. I mean, he went like what 15-0 or something like that. So
Jesus. Owen.
Yeah, no, he could. What?
What are you, the director of True Sight, dude? Why don't you
Dire
take it
team
easy?
Valve paid me.
Building those-
BPR, this team that tilts all the time. There we go, Gabe, and I'll accept the check in the post.
It all makes sense now. It's all coming full circle.
Anyway.
And the Juggernaut
OG of the
ban from
best.
Empire.
Yes, I love that American team.
10 seconds remaining.
Gabe and I'll accept the money in the post.
Okay, next thing.
seconds.
Shadow Fiend.
Shadow Fiend? You think
Yeah.
so?
A lot of mid heroes are banned out. If you don't take a hero like
Reserve
Shadow
time.
Fiend now, you probably won't get it at all.
What are the other top mids still? I guess Ember's still left.
Yep.
Oh, you got plenty of them.
Do
Okay,
you?
name others besides
Yeah,
Shadow
like-
Fiend and Ember.
We got like 2.
Quap? Puck?
Okay, 3, 4.
Puck has not been winning a lot though.
In the right hands.
Thug's not in this
Lately.
game, so cross
Okay.
Puck off the list.
All right, all right. Juggernaut.
Just banned out.
Banned out.
Ursa Warrior.
Oh, Ursa Warrior.
They
Is
took
it
Ursa.
Ursa.
Okay, all right.
There's,
Radiant team
Ramsey.
pick.
Mm-hmm. Very good hero versus Centaur in laning phase. Good at Roshan control, and it's one of VP's favorite heroes. We saw
Yeah.
that at Kiev. They were drafting it every single game.
And one of the more difficult things for Ursa is closing the gap, right? He
10
gets kited a
seconds
lot, but
remaining.
Disruptor and Earthshaker, 2 great heroes to prevent that from happening.
Yep.
5
Great synergy
seconds
there.
Yeah.
remaining.
Ursa
This-
also giving them some better lanes this game.
Yeah.
It's going to be a little rough for him, too. Though. They
Reserve
do have
time.
some nice control and ways to escape as well. Like Centaur's ult is great, and Bane
That's a good
is
point.
great.
Yeah.
So he's going to have to be a careful little bear. A sneaky little bear.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the first 2 picks though, like you can tell like they have like that heavy team fighting control around the Roche pit. So whenever the Ursa does want to go for the Roshan, they already have like Earthshaker Disruptor. These 2 team fight heroes are very dominant once they hit their 6s.
Well, you know
So
what
they
they want
can't
to do
defend
is they want to get a counter Roche person for themselves. Maybe somebody that can take it down easily with some bashes.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
like
hey, is
Slaughter.
that
No, yeah,
Sladar?
Slaughter. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You know, guys, mid we didn't talk about. What about TA for Empire?
TA is definitely
TA is very
likely with the
possible.
slide I picked up. Yeah, sure.
We've had a lot of last band TAs, though.
Well, they could grab it 4th now if they wanted.
What are they,
10
amateurs?
seconds remaining.
You don't grab a TA 4th. Then the other team
5
picks a
seconds
Viper.
remaining.
That's
Well, they
true.
could pick it then ban it.
What?
They have the last
Reserve
overall
time.
pick.
Oh, my God.
Are we sure that the Shaker for VP will definitely be Pasha? Could they not just play it with Lil and maybe pick up an Omni Knight for Pasha on the offlane?
They have,
They
they
could.
have been switching it.
Yeah.
I think it's mostly been Pasha actually, but
Yeah,
it is
yeah.
a possibility that they can swap it up.
Yeah, the Omni Knight looks pretty good, doesn't it? For the Ursa.
Yeah. Give him the BKB, the sustain.
Yeah.
Well, you're the resident Omni expert, Slacks. Is this the Omni game?
Kinda. I mean, it's a little rough because Bane is going to target the Omni Knight 100% of the time in there. Then you have the melting that Slardar can do, and then Centaur can soak up. So yeah, I like Io more.
Radiant
Wow.
team pick.
Could
They
this
have
be
the
the Arcana?
Arcana.
This
I
could be
hope
the
so.
Arcana,
I
guys.
mean, VP,
I
you know,
think
they're
so.
a big team. They're big boys. They got big bucks.
Oh,
They should have big
Lord.
levels on their companion.
If they don't
Io
have...
Ursa, this is some good
4th
stuff.
pick, Wisp.
Yeah, I like the Io a lot more than the Omni.
So that confirms
10
the
seconds
Pasha
remaining.
Earthshaker there.
Yes.
Yeah, and this is even more lane control. Like Wisp, of course, he's
5
not like, he's not like,
seconds
whoa, it's like Wisp in the lane phase, but he can rotate around really easily once he gets his bottle.
It also makes
Lena.
the lane setup more flexible, right? You can
Yes.
have Ursa and Io in the mid lane.
Dire
the
team
mid lane.
back.
That is a very good point, Brax, yeah.
So why the Lena here?
Oh, it's what we could burst down the IO, I guess. It's kind of nice.
Yeah, pretty good against
Pop the bubble.
Io Disruptor. I mean, all those kind of explodey supports that you can
seconds
just
remaining.
insta-kill. Also pretty quick, too, this patch. She
you-
got
yeah.
that replaced with
5
the
seconds remaining.
minus respawn time. Was a
Radiant
movement speed
team
buff, so
back.
movement's always good.
Yeah.
I guess Ursa.
Heavy burst, yeah. Heavy burst, more lockdown, and just if that is the mid laner, which is does seem like it's gonna be more than like very high chances, it's a very safe mid lane that can always like get stuff out of lane no matter who you're
10
up against.
seconds remaining.
No troll ban, huh?
Not
troll ban.
yet.
No trouble. I mean, VP, they
5
could they put the
seconds
Ursa IO
remaining.
mid against the Venus? Does that lane okay if they wanted to pick something different for the safe lane?
Yeah, they definitely could.
They could do that. Take
Reserve
him over the
time.
Poor Mans.
Terror Blade and Ember Spirit now the final ban out of
Radiant team
Empire.
pick.
And the troll pick for the last one, just to have it, just in case.
For Empire?
I think this is a
They
fine
could be.
troll pick.
Empire
looks like
loves
a
the
pretty good
hero.
troll
Too.
pick.
It's like Chappie's favorite hero right now.
Goes great with Lena. She has a
Oh,
lot
dude,
of right
wait,
click damage.
wait, this could be a good PA game. There's an
Phantoms.
IO.
Oh,
It's
oh,
a beautiful
nice.
PA
It
game.
Whoa.
is Chappie. It is Chappie.
Yeah,
that
it's
is a good
Chappie.
point.
He absolutely loves it. There's IOs, there's, Shaker essentially, you can crit that boy down.
Yeah.
Disruptor as well, you jump on them. Got a
Good
good bit of
PA.
evasion. Ursa's not going to want to buy an MKB anytime soon. It's nice. I like that PA pick.
Templar assassin.
And it is,
Yeah,
they
they
do
go
go
for
for
TA.
TA, the
So,
MVP.
And I can't
TA on the
even-
other side.
I can't even find PA. So.
It's all right. We're going to class.
It's invisible.
There they go. They can
There you go.
have a
Okay, so Phantom Assassin and Templar Assassin. Last two heroes chosen. Braxy, we're going to pitch it to you first again here. Thoughts on the overall drafts? Who's going to take our second game?
I'm gonna go Empire. As much as I like the IO, I think the PA pick really hurts. What's the other team? Virtus Pro?
Yes.
Yeah, VP's lineup big time. Like, none of their heroes really want to build MKB naturally, and they don't have a ton of magic damage to deal with the hero, so I like that a lot.
No MKB on Ursa or TA? Not
I
good.
mean, eventually, but it'll take a while.
Yeah.
They want other items first.
Fair enough. Slacks?
I actually like VP. I feel like they've got some decent control. Disruptor can be really good against PA if you're the one who catches her first out of position with his ult. So I'm down for it. Let's go VP.
All right, it's going to be a bloodbath, but my odds are on Empire. We're going 2-1. Slacks is the lone wolf once again. Another big game. Empire needs this win to stay alive. Let's see if they can do it.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, we're just checking if
Does he
that's
have the Arcana?
Battle level 8.
He does not have it.
Level 8 compendium. Lil, come on. Level 8.
It's an Arcana. Oh well.
Gaben is not happy. So no Arcana, unfortunately. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm always
Once
happy
again,
when
we're
I see
denied.
IO, though.
We
That
are,
was-
yeah.
That was fun.
It's a good fun pick. Yep, Lil on the IO. Oh, Pasha. Go on. Well, I should have let Pasha pick it and then swap, but... Yeah, no Arcana. No Arcana, I'm afraid, ladies and gentlemen. Are we still yet to see an Arcana IO? I don't think we had it at the start of it, did we? In
We
any
have
of the
not.
games?
I don't think. Yeah, we didn't have it at start. GH did not. Was not
Not-
rocking it either or anything.
Not in the
so.
games we saw anyway, but here we go. Game 2, Empire versus VP. Empire with an exceedingly quick win in Game 1. The Roger power, too much for VP. We'll see what the case is going to be this time around. Empire do get that lovely little favourite of themselves, the Chappie, PA, and it is a nice game for PA, isn't it?
Yeah, getting onto the backlines into the Wisp is great. And of course, having the evasion versus the Ursa, which they had shown, is quite lovely.
And what we've got, as per... Oh, there you go, for Slacks. Oh, we missed it, though. It disappeared. I didn't read it quick enough.
I didn't
Slacks,
either.
it basically said you're screwed. That was the info there from Nox. Stop eating all that salt, boy.
So we see the
13
IO already
seconds
cutting
to
trees to
battle.
prepare for the stacks. Right there. Cuts down 2 different sets, so he's going to be able to go for those double stacks, and he's going to be playing around the mid and top lane more than likely. So yeah, you can already see VP adjusting from that last game. They saw
Yeah,
like,
I
you know,
like
those lanes were really painful, so now pick themselves some stronger lanes, and this game should be much different than the last one.
Yeah, the lane much easier for Ramses as well, in comparison to what he had to do on the Spectre in Game 1. There's a smoke coming through. Empire ready to fight. They are going to find Ramses here. They're not going to go for any sort of deep aggression, though. They'll just secure the bounty ring and get themselves out. Empire do manage to secure 3 of the 4 bounties to begin with.
But they are doing aggression. They are doing a try aggro with the Centaur in a 1v1 versus their
Yep.
Shaker. Pasha already. Fissure blocking the off lane. Has to be expected. Get his lane into a great position. And Lil gonna start mid.
Okay. And these lane matchups favor Empire, do you feel?
They can put a lot of pressure
Pretty
onto the dual
aggressive,
lane.
Yeah.
So I would say it favors them quite a bit, yeah. The Centaur does well versus Earthshaker too. Earthshaker can do decent though. The enchant totem level up is a lot, and they're gonna rotate right away.
Yeah,
Ramses
just get
goes bottom,
Ramses out of there.
Earthshaker toward top.
Especially after what happened in Game 1.
Yep.
Ramses getting no farm.
Instant reaction. Chappie was TPing, but he actually gets fissured. His
Oh,
TP
his
gets
TP
cancelled.
cancelled.
All right, there we go.
Right. Yeah, he's going to have to stay up here for a little longer, and Ramses will get a bit of space to beat into Ghost Stick for the time being. Now, what about this mid lane matchup, though? You know, having Lina TA having the backup of the IO. Is this a tough lane for FN?
Hey, no, he's Lina. He should just be fine.
He
Just
should feel
spam.
fine,
Yeah, he
yeah.
can still spam waves.
But at the same time, no one should get farm as well.
Yeah, no one's going to get a lot of farm in this lane, and he's also going to have double stacks all over the place in his jungle. We already saw one set up from Lil. So this TA is going to be very farm. I'd like to actually see them. I'd like to see like Empire maybe. I mean, not this early, of course, but like if after a couple minutes, maybe get like some aggressive wards down to at least watch those type of moves. They do have one already put in the enemy jungle to watch the kind of stacks and everything going on, but I'd like to see them either smoke into the enemy jungle and contest those type of stacks, or even put on another one and just make sure, or even block maybe. Block the Ancients, block something along those lines.
But already, you're definitely looking at how the lanes are going to pair out. There's no chance we've seen 11-minute GG.
No, definitely not.
Not this time around.
Unless some crazy shit goes down, honestly.
Yeah,
it's not
this
gonna
shouldn't
happen.
happen. Well, there's the MVP votes, of course, ladies and gentlemen. You can vote along at home. Just pop yourself in the hashtag and the name of the player you wish to give your support to.
So, yeah, some King R, right? King R not in this game, but...
Yes.
King R,
a
we'll
vote for
substitute.
King R is a vote for Rog.
So King Roger will have it. There you go.
King R, we'll say that's a vote for Roger. So put your hashtag King R's if you want to show some love to Rog. We'll see how he does it. Which one's Rog playing again this game? He's on the
He's on the Bane.
Bane, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, He's up there at the moment. Did pretty well with harassment you could do with the Jakiro in game 1. We'll see if it can be as annoying for VP in game 2. Do apologise for the short pause here. We're just waiting for FN to reconnect. As,
He's coming back right now.
he's back in. And the Badumtish comes out from 9 Pasha. Well played as well. VP building the spirits back up, building the morale back up. Hopefully, you know, it's got to feel a little bad tapping out as quick as they did in game 1.
It definitely feels bad, but
You know, so you never want to be the team to tap out that early. But as you said, in some situations, it is just the right call to make and move on to the next game.
save time for everybody.
Yeah.
Right? Even for yourself. Don't want to get yourself into like bad spirits.
Yeah. Every game, $1,000, you know, whether you make it to LAN or not. It's still money in the bank that you want to be doing your best to get a hold of. And in lane at the moment, no 1 10 for 2 against a 7 for 0. So slight edge thanks to the IO's presence.
Rotation toward bottom, coming out from Lil. Lots of Fury swipe stacks coming out onto both the Slaughter and the Centaur. 4 on Centaur already.
Will we see Chappie TP back down when the cooldowns come off again, do you feel?
He's farming okay up here.
Yeah.
I think
He's just
we'll see him rotate at one point though, for sure. Like Earthshaker is going to do perfectly fine up here. He's going to get his levels, and he's going to build the farm too. He can always, like, even if he does get pressured a bit, he can always fissure block the lane and try to even pull it back even further to get more. Another DC coming out. It seems like this time it's a Roger though. That one was like an immediate DC though. That looks like it was like some like power outage or internet loss or something, because he didn't even say anything.
GG.
Yeah, it just seems like lag.
Ah, he's back in, he's back in. Did we work out where we've seen Rog before, but you can't remember any sort of team you've seen him on?
You can just check real quickly.
Yeah, have a look up old Roger.
I've definitely seen him on a team before.
Yeah, the name does
Just
ring a
it's
bell.
not.
He
It's
must
not
have been on
coming
one of
to
the
mind.
CIS stacks as such.
Flip side.
Flip side.
Yep.
There we go. That's where the man's from. Came in on FM. Goes back towards the mid. Should help him nuke down a few waves. Secure himself some good and easy fast farm.
So important versus a Wisp always is to secure the runes. Just at least the river runes. You're not really always going to put the bounty runes. We did see Miposhka go very aggressively and take the one bounty rune, but yeah, always good to do that versus the Wisp once he gets his bottle out, which just gets delivered, so he's going to be able to help out the lanes a lot now and continue his stacking. Looks like he's already going to go toward bottom to stack those Ancients for no one.
Yeah, those stacks going to be very, very nice. I mean, yeah, already we have to just the starting for no one to have a great start, which is something that we haven't seen in a while because he does get so heavily bullied and normally has to make a recovery. This time round, you know, it's not necessarily going to be a recovery. It's just going to be him getting further and further ahead with those stacks, getting a good timing on the Desto, the blink.
He's crushing the lane. 24-5 to 12-1. The Wisp did start there, but he wasn't there for all that long.
For sure. It was just the first few waves, and that did give him the edge over the Lina. And yeah, Lil on the IO now, focusing on helping out Ramses on the bottom lane.
Yeah, even Solo makes the rotation down too. They're just like, okay, this is fine by us if we want to just put Pasha into a 1v1 versus the PA, because, you know, Enchant Totem, True Strike versus the PA.
That's true, yeah, guaranteed a fair bit of a physical nuke. And when we start to see the fights go off, it's like, imagine if the TA gets a Desolated touch onto the PA, then the Totem, that's a lot of burst.
It is.
It is.
That is true. Ramses now getting some pressure onto him. The rotation coming out from Chappie as well toward the bottom lane. Stun. The sleep, though, after the stun right away. That was a little bit of miscoordination coming out from the two of them there.
He's going to be fine.
Yeah, he's trying to get another crush, but now he's going to actually get turned on here.
Yeah, but
Post is
Poshka
dead.
down a crush, but he's gone. Chappie has come in with the rotation, trying to focus down Lil, but doesn't quite have enough damage here, as they won't be able to punish the IO. DP get away with the first blood.
Yep, and the runes spawn up too, and Lil's going to make his way toward bottom and grab a DD. DD, very good on the Wisp too, because it's actually very hard to see when Wisp does have DD in the laning phase. So those extra little right clicks can hurt.
Yeah, you barely see it at all, do you?
Yeah,
I've had
it's
numerous
very
games
hard
where I'll
to
be
see
like,
it.
my goodness, the IO is punching. And it's like, is there a DD underneath that?
So lane adjustment comes out, you know, with the rotation from Chappie to bottom. You can see that they want him in matched up versus the Ursa, because Ursa versus Centaur. Centaur can't really do so great. Every time he walks up, he just gets hit a couple times by Furious, because Ramses even went for an Orb of Venom, so.
And maybe one of the potential pay-to-lose features of the IO Arcana. I bet with the pink of the Companion Cube, it's much easier to see if the IO has a DD compared to the full blue.
Good call.
You know.
Good point.
So I think that Lil wants to stick away from that, make sure that he can surprise people if he wishes to. With the next level DD IO plays.
Yeah, much better though already. You can, of course, for
Oh, this landing stage already.
VP,
First 5
yeah.
minutes, yeah.
they have much stronger lanes picked up. Is this going to be a glimpse coming out onto Chappie? It is a glimpse.
Straight back into the clap. Has he got the mana to jump out? He looks to do so. Solo was looking for the body block. Won't be quite enough. Ramses, though, is comfortable diving here. They've got a creep wave pushing it onto the tower. Tanking the tower hits. The slows there from Ramses. And looking for Bane in the tree line, and he'll find Roger. Roger's out and down. Chappie trying to at least get Lil in return and does find the IO kill. Chappie, he's out of mana though. He's got enough for one more dagger. And that may actually be enough there to find the kill onto Solo. Chucks it forward and will secure them the disruptor kill. Ramses stacking up the Fury swipes onto Chappie, but it's not enough. And now Ramses has to get out of there. He's got no IO, no disruptor to help him.
Lil's
the
coming
crush
back
there from Miposhka. Can they save this Ursa? He's falling low, but yeah, Lil back just in time. Gets the tether across.
That's
the
a massive creep wave.
Isn't going to matter. There's a lot of creeps indeed helping out the side of Empire, and it's enough to bring Lil down again. Ramsey's now surrounded by a full army, but he still manages to get the kill onto Miposhka. But it's not enough at the end, as he will lose his life. Yeah,
look at this creep. Dude, look at the tower.
How many creeps was that?
It's like
10
3 or
creeps.
4 waves almost, and the tower actually almost
Yeah.
dies because of this. Look at this. This looks like someone fissure blocked the lane. Look at that. That's juicy.
Think of the farm, though. Ramses is going to be back in lane for it. So he dies, but that is a huge amount of golden XP that's coming into his hands. That is beautiful. Look at those creeps.
So Roger just denies the tower down.
Look at that. Is the easiest farm he's had in his life, Ramses. All the creeps. I mean, that's going to get him to level 6, surely.
Yeah, that's
a
4
lot.
range creeps.
Yep.
And a catapult as well. All right. And now they start the clearing of the stacks. Ancient stack one more time. Is it actually done? It's gonna make it.
No,
Miposhka actually messed
Miposhka,
it up,
yeah, comes in to make sure that they can't.
So also to
Yeah.
note is that so he's gonna be able to watch it. He's putting vision all over the place wherever the stacks are. He also put vision in the jungle, in the VP jungle to watch whenever they do those stacks, but will he be able to gain anything of it? Will he be able to pressure? We will see. He's level 3 on the slaughter, so he is falling behind on experience a bit, but he's running around trying to do whatever he can. And Lina, FN, completely resorting to the jungle because of the absolutely dominant lane coming out from no one.
My thanks.
Yeah, how's Ghostic doing on this off lane? He's getting quite a bit out of this. As yeah, he's even net worth with his PA and Lina this game, Ghostic. He's getting good levels as well. But still, overall, VP with a slight edge after this laning stage.
So they see Lil right now doing these stacks. Miposhka is in position. Ghostic as well. They have the Stampede. Lil might actually just dry here to the double stun.
Yeah, they've got a good amount of lockdown. There is a shrine, but there's no chance for it. Double edge is enough to bring him down. Pasha comes in with a TP, but not enough control past the Fissure to do anything about that. Trap slow here as VP looks to secure this rune. It is a haste. And yeah, no one will be in there. Grabs it. Solo seeing if he can potentially get a glimpse back to set up for a kill. Ramses has come over with the rotation as well. They get the first bit of vision with the trap, but not quite the range there to get the glimpse. They won't get the catch. They secure themselves the rune and able to get no one back in position, farming the lane.
Making lots of rotations though from VP, and now he eyes the stack. It's time. And they do too though. Empire sees it as well, but I don't believe that they can.
Can they do anything about it?
No, I don't think so.
At this stage.
It's way too hard to build the
I mean,
pressure.
how's Chappie doing? He's the one that we're looking to get his first big item to start going. He's got the phase the Blightstone, level 6. It's a good start, top lane,
do get
Empire.
Pasha.
Yeah, catching Pasha out a little bit too far out on his own.
But oh man, this TA is going to be a big problem for them. He's going to be absolutely massive.
What's he going first for? The Death or the Blink?
He's got the Deso queued up.
Deso
Sometimes we
queued.
see people do that and they just grab the
Yeah.
Blink, but looks like a pretty decent Deso game.
Can they punish this? They're coming
They're
in.
looking for it.
Yeah, they're jumping onto Lil. Lil's gone. Still a couple of ancient creeps left, but Solo's going to be there to make sure that no one gets the space to secure the last few hits. Put down a trap, making sure that Empire don't dive for anything more. So they get the IO kill, but they don't really stop no one doing, getting what he wanted from the stack.
At least they get a kill.
Ramses continuing to get space down on the bottom. Very close to having that completed Vlad's, halfway through the mask.
Yeah, he's actually very close to it, and that's going to be, they're going to have incredibly good Roche potential with both TA and with Ursa, and they have the heroes to kind of make, put the pressure around the Roche pit. What we were mentioning in the draft, the Earthshaker and the Disruptor, very good around the Roche pit. Disruptor should be able to buy the tome. Actually, he won't get the tome. They'll probably give it to Lil. But yeah, they should be pretty much full HP when they try to commit for the Roche from the Ursa and the TA with not only just the Wisp, but how fast they will bring it down with the Vlads as well.
Look at
Blink
that
dagger,
there.
though.
Yeah, it's done. 10 minutes in. Very good timing here for the Centaur. We'll see what they can get done with that. I mean, they can look to try and make a play straight away.
They definitely want to make a play, yeah. You usually want to, the first showing of the Blink Dagger, you usually want to just smoke and make it go right away. You want to get I think you want to get a bigger priority target. You want to be able to kill like either the Ursa or the TA, or the Earthshaker even. Killing the supports with one of those smokes is not worth it at this point. I mean, a kill's a kill, but you want to get one of the bigger ones, and no one's going to have his Desolator finished up. It looks like Ramses is the target.
Jump in, then where we have the chain stun, more than enough. Perfect reveal of the Blink Dagger. Couldn't have gone any better, really. Getting the position one, taking Ramses out.
Yeah, I mean, it's too hard to kill no one at this point, of course. Like, he's playing in a very defensive position. Refraction is also very good versus that, and... Oh, man, he's going to have Deso finished up now, actually, after this stack, or very soon. And is that smoke coming out from VP? So... Looks like Solo actually was the one to eat the tome, so he wants his level 6 so that he can't play around the Roche Pit, in my opinion, having that static storm. But it looks like they're trying to make an aggressive play coming out. They don't have a vision in here in the enemy jungle. They do put one on the high ground. They are looking to make some kind of play, though, happen. Desolator finished up on no one once he brings it on the courier.
Who are they going to spot first? That's the... They do need to be careful, as there are ways, the Stampede is... How long till Stampede's back?
It's got about 25 seconds.
Yeah, time.
They've got a lot of burst, though. They see Chappie now. This is the target.
Oh, he's in a lot of trouble, Chappie. Static Storm drops straight away.
Oh, the Fissure, though, is actually
he's on the wrong side of it.
All right, he should be able to bring him down,
okay,
though.
with the Echo Slam over it. Chappie getting low, but he... Oh, glimpse back. They can't kill him. Chappie gets away.
But no one's there.
All right, there's the wraparound. Indeed, no one gets the touch, and Chappie's down.
And now it's Ghostic as well.
That's the second kill here for VP. It all works out as a success at the end of the day, but a little bit sloppy at the start to get that PA. It takes the time.
He got put on the opposite side of the Fissure, so it was a little bit awkward for a moment, but yeah, in the position that he was with the Shrine on cooldown as well, he wasn't able to save himself, and now turns into an objective, turns into tier 1 mid. No one is super farmed. Looks like Empire is trying to pressure the top lane a bit, but this could be where VP just goes and makes their way into the Roche Pit. Haste Rune even going to be grabbed up for no one. Do they have another smoke? They do, so Solo has got it set up. Do they want to use it right away? They are waiting. They've got eyes on Miposhka now, and oh my god, he gets pretty much two-shotted, glimpsed back, and he's dead. They're being very efficient, though, with their time, too. Pasha is stacking the other side of the Ancients at the same time while this action is happening. And now Empire is trying to at least block out a bit of it, so they are blocking one of the Ancients camps. Looks like they got eyes now for Ramses. They're pinging on him toward top. They did use a smoke, so they do want to try to make something happen, but all of VP is in pretty good positions right now, and Pasha even farming aggressively the enemy jungle. But yeah, the Haste Rune now as well inside of the Templar Assassin, inside of no one's bottle. Thwarts any kind of aggressive moves they can really make on him. Relocate online now too for Lil. They seem pretty content with how this game is going with the 3,000 gold advantage. They seem like they can just kind of chill back and farm. No one now clearing up another Ancient stack. And Pasha's very close to that Blink Dagger as well on the Earthshaker. Smoked up Ursa into the pit. He's got the Vlads finished up. They've got some high ground vision, so they do see Ghostic. Right now, positioned near. They now are going to get eyes on Roger in a moment, too. They are all starting to collapse on the side of VP toward that Roche Pit. I think it's very hard for Empire to actually kind of commit for this at all at this moment in time with VP's lead. And yeah, it's just going to get brought down. Ghostic, though, jumping in, gets static stormed up, and yeah, that's an easy bring down for them. And they get a Roche, so they get a little bit of a prize on top of the Roche.
Yeah, they time it there as well. Yeah, Aegis picked up by no one, and they're ready to go for more VP.
Hello, Owen.
Hello, I'm back.
He's back. Yeah, no problem.
FN is gone.
And he's just dead as well. So
he's donezo.
2 gifts. They get a Roche and 2 little presents from Empire.
It's getting a little scary for Empire now, and especially when you look at the comparison between no one and FN. Nearly double the net worth on this TA.
He's got Blink Desolator level 14 at 15 minutes now. But
well,
yeah.
Well, I was giving him.
Yeah, give him.
But we ignore the 58
40,
seconds.
45. You know, round down. Round
Yeah,
down.
you know, round down, round
Yeah.
down.
And I mean, it's really strong versus the side of
It is.
Empire. Like, okay, the PA, he can still, of course, have his evasion, and he's got Desolator finished up soon, but everyone else are pretty low armor heroes. Like Bane, he's a little bit tanky because of his health and his armor, but, I mean, when you have a Desolator this early and max meld on a Templar
Oh, he's still
Assassin, you
got
can
a few
melt like
hits.
anybody. Even the Centaur, he's only 4 armor.
And especially with the blink on the Ramsey as well. You know, you can nightmare one of them. And you can't hold back both.
And Pasha even has a blink too, so they have a lot of ways to just collapse on top of Empire's lineup. That's like one of the old ways that people used to deal with Lina as well, is you just jump in her face
on
and
her.
she's dead.
Yeah.
So, and FN is
Dead?
pretty big disadvantage, and yeah, look at that.
Oh, I know,
Just
I was there. That was
2
the
shots,
Bane.
Roger.
Poor old Roger. Yeah, this game looking infinitely rougher for Empire in comparison to game 1.
Infinitely is definitely the right word.
It's just this TA and Ursa are going to be so far ahead.
Radiant's
I mean, what's
under
Chappie looking
attack.
like in terms of his Deso?
He's about, like, he was 1,000 away when I last checked,
Okay,
and
yeah,
now he's
he's-
about 900, 800-ish.
With that Deso, then, yeah, they do have jump potential of themselves, but
He can kill
it's
the Wisp.
still hard.
Yeah, he can kill the Wisp and
then
the
he'll
Disruptor,
probably
but
die.
yeah, exactly. There's a lot of lockdown coming out from the Earthshaker. And yeah, killing an Ursa and Templar Assassin with that is quite difficult if they don't have the
Oh,
discern.
and here we go.
Here
Fisher onto 2. Rogers out and down. Echo Slam there to hold the Centaur in position. And he's gone as well. The relocate comes in from the backside to see if they can set up for more. Ramsey's hunting. The rest of Empire will be out. But again,
Nice.
it's just quick plays from VP. Get a couple of kills, get themselves out, keep the momentum going. And get a tower as well by the looks of it with his tier 1 push up top.
Yeah, claim more map control. You know, deep wards, early tier 1s. Looking very strong.
That's a tier 1 goal.
Mid lane, no one. Trying to go in onto mid Poshka. Half 600 damage in 1 hit with a meld hit right now onto that Slardar.
It's getting pretty ridiculous.
Dragonlance now finished up as well, so he's getting items incredibly
and
fast.
Ramses is just finding the kills onto Chappie down bottom. That was a...
That was a solo kill, huh?
Yep. With that blink dagger. Jumps in. Nowhere. No creep wave for Chappie to jump out to as he was standing right next to it.
Tower is under attack.
It's too much. I mean, how many points has he got in the passive now on the PA? Yeah, still just the 1 point, isn't it? So
Yeah, it's only 20%.
yeah, it's not enough at this stage. He's got to somehow get those levels. Get a little bit more evasion, then he may have a bit better of a chance against that Ursa jumping in.
Yeah, VP making all the right moves though, with the
Yeah.
lane adjustments that they did, and then just the way that they warded, and just of course like, just being efficient with the stacks. They had stacks all over the place. Everybody was stacking for TA to just get completely out of hand, and TA was already dominating the mid lane. They do de-ward the deep ward that was placed, but no one now. 1, 2. Doesn't quite bring him down, and now he's dead. And continuing the aggression. Push your advantage. Best way to play this patch is, you know, lane dominance and then just keep your aggression going. They throw a scan out, it catches, they know they caught our hero for a second, but
Yeah, they're seeing if they can get him before he TP'd out.
yeah, FN just TPs out quickly though. And now Ghostic is trying to just pressure lanes as much as he can as a Centaur, but yeah, they're terrified by VP right now when they have this Aegis.
And Diffusal being looked for next by Ramses. It's very close to. Shadowblade next time
Radiant's
for
middle
Pasha.
tower is under
Yeah, that's
attack.
going to be nice to catch the split pushers. And even if he eventually can get a Silver Edge or something along those lines for the PA, it's very good.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Don't know if we'll get to that stage from the way that this is looking. It's almost 11,000 lead right now for VP, and they have very good high ground breaking with the Templar Assassin. Chappie now seems to be the next target. He knows that something's going on, but the relocate's coming out, and it's Pasha.
Oh, yeah, they bring the Shaker in just in time to get that stun fruit. He will pick up the Deso, but again they get the kill. You're looking at no one, and he's pretty much got that full-out Hurricane Pike done now.
Radiant's
Yeah,
bottom
and this is not just a kill. It leads into a tower as well, so that's a very good movement coming out from VP again. Just making all the right moves this game.
Yeah, just a much solider draft, as you said. Not as greedy as what we saw in game 1.
Radiant's
Yeah,
bottom
I mean
tower
Ursa
Much
is
safer.
super strong laner, TA as well, so it's just much better approach. And no one's been getting, they've been doing very good rune control as well. Like they're playing with the Wisp. The Wisp hasn't been grabbing all the runes, of course. He's just been kind of grabbing the bounty runes, but lets no one get like haste runes and whatnot. Now he grabs an arcane rune as well. How's Poshka doing on his blink dagger? He actually has it. Okay, so the Slardar does have blink, so they have 2 types of forms of initiation to get onto VP, but yeah, this TA already having Hurricane Pike. Miposhka. Cute little crush. TP out. And he's gone. That was very close. If he got the trap on him, the glimpse would have actually been there.
It would have been done. And there we have it. Hurricane Pike. I mean, yeah, as you say, if they do get a Blink Crush, Corrosive Haze, and a PA jumping in, they can still burst some of these heroes. But it's...
The TA
until you
is
get
just
the BKB,
super massive,
you're
though.
just in
Roger
dead.
just 3-shotted.
Yep.
Your death is a secret.
Yeah, they can't contest these fights at all, even when the Aegis is gone. Look, like no one's just going in.
Pasha's got that Shadow Blade as well now, so...
Yeah.
Oh, it's so hard for Empire. This game, I mean, this game definitely being the... I think what people expected from the VP Empire matchup. It's just been weird from VP. You know, they've had these games where they just have these absolutely stellar top class performances, and then somewhere that they do struggle in certain elements. But this is, you know, just VP playing at the best, and
Yeah.
Empire.
And they're
not
reading
really
the
being able
movements
to deal
too.
with it.
They have traps as well. They
Yeah.
saw Ghostic for a second. Pasha Shadow Bladed up. He's looking for him. He gets the fissure. Are they able to get vision for the glimpse? They do.
Yep, Stampede is not going to save that center unless he gets lucky with the TP. No, there's an Enchant Totem to prot the passive. And Ghostic is gone. Another kill for VP.
This is the VP that we know and love.
It's the VP that we know.
Just playing very good around their vision. Ramsey's now going in onto FN. Almost brings him down.
And they will get
And
him
they
with
do
that
get him
relocate.
anyway. And
They
they're
may
gonna
even
get
get the
Roger
Bane as
too.
well. Yeah, Roger's being hunted down.
Miposhka as well. Looks like he's probably going to drop too. Pasha's in position. He's able to get the Enchant Totem. He's got the Blink.
Middle tower
He's gone.
is under attack.
But yeah, this is, you know, they, at least from what I've seen with VP, is when they're playing like with this type of heavy Roach lineup, objective taking lineup, and when they execute it with like the traps and everything, have vision for the most part in these things, they're very dominant at choosing what they want to do in the game.
I mean,
their draft is just quite
maybe
strong.
we're seeing as well, you know, for VP, when no one is bullied in lane and doesn't get any help, and then he recovers, they win the game. But when he is helped, like he was this game, to win the mid lane, he just gets it on top of course even quicker.
Yeah, he gets
So,
completely out of control.
Maybe we just, you know, maybe VP just need to prioritize helping no one a little bit more in some of the games to make the games just a little more enjoyable for them, you know, rather than having the pressure of having no one having to have the time to recover from a bad laning stage. Securing mid for this player seems to be absolutely worth it because no one is such a good player. You make sure he has a good start, you're going to have a good game.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Pasha breaks the smoke, but he's going to get crushed up. He does get the Shadow Blade off. There's a sentry down though, and he gets brought down.
Okay, Empire definitely breaking the pause in what's been themselves finding some kills.
A lot of experience, 1,700 experience going the way for them. So quite a big kill. Pasha with the sad trombone. I guess Solo just goes double bracelet on every hero now in his supports. I mean, it's good. Why not? It's nice and tanky.
Yeah, it just I guess if he gets jumped, it just gives you that extra chance of actually being able to retaliate with some sort of spell, even if you do end up going down. Just so you can throw something out before you do actually fall, set something up for the team.
It can build into like an Athos and stuff like that too. I mean,
Yeah,
I haven't really seen him actually upgrade his bracers. He always just ends up ending the game with like 2 bracers. He is, you know, he is the warder for the team. He plays the hard 5. Ramses playing aggressive here. He's got Lil behind him for the relocate if anything does happen. DD, 2 shots, Ghostic.
Let's see if they can hunt down more here as well with the traps. The Chappy TP's out.
He's got BKB finished up on no one now too.
Level
He is
20.
doubling the net worth almost of the Lina. And here we go, high ground time.
Yeah, he's got the same net worth as the Lina and the PA put together.
Yep. Level 20 at 24 minutes. Top lane, relocate coming out. They catch the Lina. He's got
And
Bloodstone
he's dead.
Suicide. Yeah, he used it.
Well, he gets that suicide just in time. The crit number still came out on him.
Yeah, he probably would have
The
gotten
male
one-shotted.
number, yeah, I'm pretty sure it
With
would have been
the
very
DD?
close to. Yeah. So the 9 just in time. And they
Here we
go
go
with
again.
the DD. How are they going to stop this? Ramses jumps in onto Roger. Roger's out and down. That's the Bane gone.
I believe this one might just be over.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Certainly looking to be that way with VP playing the way that they are.
Yep. This is without Aegis as well. Roche is going to be respawning any moment now, but they're just looking to crush this game and close it out. Echo is well committed onto Ghostic. Brought down almost instantly.
This Certainly looking to be the beginning of the end here for Empire, and
just
GG
Laguna
is
to creep.
called.
Yeah, they called GG.
He's just looking at the creep. What a way to win. But they're VP. That's the VP.
This is our VP. This is the VP that we love. We know and love.
We would expect to be seeing.
Yeah.
And of course, at the end of the day, it's not enough for them to climb their way back into having a chance at getting through to the LAN. And I believe with that 1-1 as well, that means Empire as well lose the opportunity to qualify. But I'm sure the panel will talk through that further. But yeah, as we saw, VP, when they get a good draft, they have a very, very good game.
Yeah, that's pretty much the sum of this one. It's good lanes, good rotations coming out, good prioritization of what they wanted to do. You know, stack jungle for the Templar Assassin to get out of control, get good lane matchups, and yeah, they executed.
Yeah, absolutely. That's not much more to be said about that. Very, very ending up being a fairly one-sided game. Well,
Yeah.
Pretty one-sided. After the lanes, it just excelled out of control.
Empire couldn't really respond either. Like they tried for the laning phase to kind of like make some swaps around. You saw Miposhka was